That's what we get.
Okay, so what do we do
that's
now?
What we're saying.
So if you're wrong and I'm wrong, all right. So if you're wrong, admittedly so, I'm wrong, admittedly so. How do we fix it?
Okay,
hold on. Let me jump in this real quick.
Oh my God, Jazz pissing me off.
I'm sure. I pissed everybody off on this panel.
No, because you just
y'all want me to sit here and say black women ain't shit. We ain't never gonna be shit.
Nobody said that.
No, that's exactly what y'all want us to say.
No, I'm not gonna say that
because that's what y'all believe. Okay. But yet y'all can't stop impregnating black women without marrying.
Nobody said that.
Welcome back. Be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss a video.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. And if you are already subscribed to the channel, I just want to give you a quick thank you so much for your ongoing support, watching the videos, liking the videos. It helps the channel grow, but thank you so much. And if this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, join the family. What we do over here is just talk about hot topics that are going on in the community surrounding, dating, relationships, marriage. But what we like to do over here is just bring the discussions to the table so we can get opinions, hear your stories, and grab some value so we all can grow from these experiences so we can have better, strong relationships in the future. So definitely subscribe to the channel, add your input in the comment section because I got a good one for you today. What we're going to be taking a look at today is one of Anton Daniels' videos. He does these weekly panels, or maybe a couple days a week. But one of his latest panels, they brought up a really good discussion, something that I was talking about in one of my past videos regarding women taking criticism from their man and applying it into the relationship. But the question that was presented to the panel is, are Black women the face of rebellion? Now, the context of this question was regarding Kamala Harris and her support from Black women versus the lack of support from Black men. But I want you guys to watch and hang tight with me here because this question is going to tie into why we keep having the same common issue within the community when it comes to relationships, dating, and marriage. So stick with me here because I want to get you guys' opinion.
But let's start off. Did you guys see what's that girl's name? Megan Thee Stallion perform at Kamala's? Did y'all see that little ratchet performance?
Yeah, we see that.
Unfortunately.
Okay, great. So you guys will understand where this first video is coming from. Be nice in the chat. Make sure you guys follow all the content creators that's on the panel. We have some new guests, returning guests, and old guests. But let's watch this clip that someone had to say about it.
Congratulations, Black women. You have effectively played yourselves. You have now become the face of rebellion. You have now become the face of the women of a party that is seen by one half of the country as someone or a entity who is going to destroy them. You have become the cheerleaders and the maid mule soldiers for that party. And you will be held responsible. Your image is being dragged in the mud. Your image is being featured at their rallies. Instead of talking about policy, instead of talking about, well, this is how I feel and why I'm voting for certain people, you chose to twerk. I'm trying to imagine Amber Rose twerking at the RNC. And how that would have been taken. I mean, I think she knows her audience, and unfortunately, the other side knows their audience as well. The male rapper didn't come up there.
Exactly. And that's what's frustrating.
No, that's cap.
That's what's frustrating because y'all are sitting here saying that we are. No, let me get this off real quick because this is really annoying because this is why we get nowhere. This is why we get nowhere as a community because it's you, it's not us, it's not me, it's you. It's like, baby, There are issues within our community that we both are at fault for. Like Terry just said, in order for us to actually make the changes for progress, we both have to come to it and say, you know what? As a black man, right? As a black man, we did kind of drop the ball with our families. We didn't. We've
already done that. We've done that for years. We've done that for years. Man,
we didn't force. Y'all love referring back to.
Again, you're talking as a man. You're talking as a man.
You know what? Hold on.
What I had to say didn't matter.
Let her finish. Let her finish.
No, I'm finished.
All right, I wanted to pause it there real quick because this snowballs even further, but just hang tight for me. Now, I want to point something out to the ladies. The way Jazz is acting right now, I feel a lot of women would react this way. And I've actually heard it and seen it before with talking with my friends. Now, I don't understand why women get so defensive when anything is pointed out that they need to change or are doing wrong. No one's perfect in the world. No one's perfect in a relationship. And men don't view it that way either. But anytime, even in my personal relationships, I've noticed that women, you guys are very difficult to talk to and to criticize. It's taken so harsh or so serious. If a guy asks you to do something or to change something and has a valid reason behind it, just take it and just keep it moving. But it seems like a lot of women catch an attitude and get so bothered and angry over us bringing up the fact that they aren't perfect and would like them to change. There's no accountability. There's always, if it's not an attitude, there's always, well, you did this, or there's always a deflection. That's what a lot of people will say.
Okay, well, Daz, listen, this is the most important part right here. If we don't recognize the mistakes of the past, we can never get to the future. Because listen, if black women don't recognize that they did something wrong that got us to this point, then in the future, y'all can be finessed again.
That's not true.
That's not very true.
That's not true. There is value. No. There's value in understanding what happened in the past. There's value in understanding where things come from and all of that. But the truth of the matter is, if you want to change something, you have to acknowledge what you're trying to change and do it. You have to do it. So regardless of where it came from, where are we trying to go? Oh, I got to earn your trust. You got to earn mine. Okay, so that means I need to operate the way I want things to go, and you need to do the same thing.
Yeah, you're trying to move on to the solution. Look at this right here. If they don't acknowledge, let's just say, hey, y'all, forget what happened. Let's just move on. And 10 years down the line, the government come out of nowhere with this magical program. Hey, we're going to get all black women houses and food for that, but you can't have no niggas staying there. Y'all going to fall for it again.
No. Y'all really have to grow up. Like you really have to grow up. Like these talking points just for shock value.
This is the truth.
No. This is not the truth. What happened back in the 50s and the 60s when they incentivized these programs for broken, destitute black women and black people, it's not the same as what's going on today. Y'all have to stop and evolve your level of thinking, okay? We are both no, because you do a lot of talking and not enough listening for me, and you only regurgitate the same nonsense just to try to land on a point that is pointless. Because what you're saying doesn't help at all, right? So at the end of the day, right, we both have work to do as black men and black women within this community. We are never going to, okay, so we're at fault. Black women are at fault. We got it. We understand that. And we want to fix it. Can the black man also say, you know what? There are some areas we dropped the ball as well? Because
we've already done that.
You so quick to keep saying that. Can I finish, love? Like I know.
That's all I said. We've done that.
Yeah, but you said that already. I know that you said that already.
No, hold on. Let her finish.
Like it's so annoying. It's like y'all can't. It's almost like it's hard for y'all to sit here and be like, y'all want us to take all the accountability and all the fault and everything, and we do. We've been carrying y'all on our backs and making excuses for bums for centuries. Okay. And so now what we're saying is, can we both come together and say, you know what? Because we are both involved in this community, there were things that we both did incorrectly. which contributed to the demise of our community. That is the only way we're ever going to fix anything. But I keep saying, and then you say, what is it, Cole, or I am Cole? You said,
Coel.
okay, we did say that. Okay. Coel, okay, excuse me. You did say
what I was saying is that men for years have been saying we apologize.
Okay, so
we're trying to make it better.
So what I'm saying is
our
this. What you're saying is one thing, but how have Black men as a collective done anything about the situation? How have Black men tried? If you're saying that we said it is our fault, okay.
Are you asking me a question? Are you asking me a question?
Please, if you have the answer.
Between 2023 and 2024, Black men, they said Black men are the most fathers in the home. That's a start. Black men have been entrepreneurs. They're starting businesses. They have jobs. That's a start. For years, Black men have said to Black women, hey, we apologize. It's our fault. We effed up. We've said that. Black women as a whole haven't said to Black men, look, y'all, we effed up. Sorry. It's always, it's not our fault.
And you feel
it was that. That's it. That's it.
Okay, I feel you.
Black men have said, with no excuses, Black men have said, look, it's our fault.
I honestly haven't heard that from a majority of Black men. I have not heard that yet, but if that's what you're saying, okay. Have I seen the work being done to correct certain things? Okay, you're saying within just this last year that they have become more involved in their families. They've become more involved with their children.
Well, I'm not saying
they're just now creating businesses.
I'm not saying that's just in this last year. I'm saying
you just said between 22 and 2024.
I said it was that. What the article I read, that's just when it was reported. I don't have statistics.
Oh, okay. No, and I love that. I love the fact that Black men are becoming more entrepreneurial, that they are getting involved in their communities. But all of this back and forth, it's you, it's not me, it's redundant. And it gets
exactly. That's the point. That's what we get.
So what do we do now? So if you're wrong and I'm wrong, all right. So if you're wrong, admittedly so, I'm wrong, admittedly so. How do we fix it?
Okay.
Hold on. Let me jump in this real quick.
Oh my God, Jazz pissing me off.
I'm sure. I piss everybody off on this panel.
No, because you just
y'all want to sit here and say Black women ain't shit. We ain't never gonna be shit.
Nobody said that.
No, that's exactly what y'all want us to say.
No, I'm not gonna say that
because that's what y'all believe. But yet y'all can't stop impregnating Black women without marrying.
Nobody said that. Nobody said that.
That's how y'all feel.
The same way I said Black men have said it's our fault. We apologize without giving any excuses on the back end instead of saying, oh, well, they did that, but no.
What are you apologizing for?
Right.
We talking about
people gotta stop taking everybody else.
Well, I mean, we've had to apologize, right? Y'all don't have anything to apologize for?
I don't want no apology from nobody, especially that ain't did shit to me. I don't know why we hell been on making everybody take accountability for some shit that other niggas did. I'm not apologizing what some other niggas did.
Let me tell you something, bro. I don't care about what Black women think anymore at all. Not even a little bit.
Well, why are we here?
No, because you have your own opinion and you can choose to care or not care. We're here to have a conversation.
But if you don't care how we think, then why are we here?
I said I don't care how y'all feel. And
no, you said think.
Okay, I don't care what Black women think or how they feel. How about that?
Okay. So why are we here?
So, but because see, Jazz, you need to do a little bit more listening. The same way that you just said, because I wasn't finished. The reason I don't care about what they think or what they feel is because their actions communicate something completely different than what they say. And their actions are saying, fuck what Black men is talking about. We gonna vote the way that we want to vote. Let's go back to this whole face of rebellion. And one of the reasons why we talk about the face of rebellion is because of how it is that they've divested themselves against the community in order to mobilize for somebody that has not even gave us any real policy that would help you to understand how your life would be better. And so Black men is saying, listen, we're not necessarily jumping on this bandwagon. And at the very least, we need to evaluate both candidates. But the very minute that she threw her hat into the ring, y'all mobilized behind her. And now that's one of the reasons why y'all looked at as the face of rebellion. To rebel against something is to go against what it is that's best for you. To rebel against something is to go against the very men that protect you. I don't believe that Black women in any capacity has ever taken accountability or responsibility for how it is that A, they've aligned with white women and feminism to ultimately break up the homes, and then B, I don't believe that they've apologized in their actions, because I can give a fuck about what you say. The best form of an apology is change behavior. And so what I see is women celebrating children out of wedlock. What I see is women that the minute that Kamala Harris said that she was going to throw her hat in the ring, y'all start shaming each other when other women decided that they wanted to have a conversation with y'all and say, maybe we should evaluate other options, or is she really the best candidate? And y'all immediately attacked her as a whole, as a group, as a community. I don't see change behavior. I don't see accountability. I don't see with your actions that women are saying, you know what, it's our fault. They saying, fuck you. That's what I see. I see women saying, fuck you in mass. I see Black women coming after my Black wife. That's what I see in mass. So if y'all gonna sit here and telling me, see, this is why we can't get nowhere. It's not that we not both on the same page, it's that we don't negotiate with terrorists no more. Black men just got the ability to be able to communicate and say what they want us to say, and y'all gotta shut us down, but we not being quiet and we not going nowhere. And what y'all not realizing is that the more that y'all rebel and buck up against us, more y'all fucked up. Y'all got the most debt. Yeah, you're the most educated, but you're the most enrolled. You're the ones that ask for student loan forgiveness the most. Y'all the most impregnated, but single baby mamas. Like y'all economically, socially. I'm not even talking about desirability. I love Black women. I think that Black women are the most beautiful things on the face of the earth. But just in every category of what success, earning. Don't fucking tell me that y'all making more money than ever before, but y'all still in last place. You can look at the census. We can look at your taxes. We can look at the treasury and tell that y'all fucked up. So all of this narrative, that don't mean nothing to us. I believe that because the difference between Black women and Black men is that we forced to take responsibility whether we want to or not. We don't have a choice. If we don't pay child support, we go to jail. If we fuck up, we go into prison and we getting the longest sentences. And then we got to get out and fix that shit. And not only fix it, but we got to survive, and nobody gives a fuck about us. Either we tread or we drown. That's it. But y'all always got the safety net. And the problem with society, in my opinion, is as long as you leave the safety net up under them, they will never fully take responsibility, because they always know that they can go back on. They always know that they can get back on that government titty. They always know it's going to be a simp that's going to come and save them. And so it doesn't allow for them to take responsibility in the same way that men have, which is one of the reasons why you will never be able to be equal with us, even though you advocate for it, because you don't have the same repercussions that go along with it, which is actually a blessing because it teaches you how to do things the right way. That's why all men have to suffer, because ultimately it makes them a better person in the end. That's why we don't want our men to be raised by women in single parent households, because it makes them more effeminate and it makes them more like women, and they don't go through the things that allow for them to become the men that they're supposed to be for their families.
Agree. So talk to the men.
What I'm saying is, the minute that y'all stop saying that y'all want to be like us, that y'all want to be equal, and that y'all start humbling yourselves and understanding that the only thing you're doing is ruin your own legacies, then we can start having a conversation. But the minute that you still have a conversation with somebody delusional, all you're doing is feeding into their delusion. That's it. I don't believe y'all. I don't believe nothing y'all say, because the minute that some of these Black women, and I think that this election is the best thing ever to happen, because you see now dissension amongst y'all, because now that it ain't a whole lot of women on sister code, and the ones that break away, y'all attack them. Y'all attack women more than y'all attack men that decide that they don't want to vote for Kamala Harris.
All right, so I don't always agree and align with everything that Anton says, but in this particular segment, I have to agree with him. And that's because I've experienced it. I've experienced the talk saying that things are going to change and agreeing, but nothing changes. Nothing's ever applied. Now, I know all women aren't the same. I know each and every one of you are different, and there's different situations, and depending on who you're dating, that plays into it too. But generalizing, for the most part, this seems to be a big problem in the community with women just listening and understanding where a different perspective, a different point of view is coming from, and then, you know, coming to a compromise or just taking that criticism, applying it and doing better. But it's always some type of aggressive reaction back, or it's a deflection, or it's, you know, it's something besides taking accountability. And ladies, that's the biggest thing that I can say that men have a problem with when it comes to dating these days, is the lack of accountability. I've said it plenty of times, you've heard it plenty of times, but you know, you can't just agree to something and then brush it off and not apply it, because then you're not showing that you care. Don't take a man giving you criticism as if he doesn't like you, he doesn't find you attractive. You know, everybody criticizes, you know, everyone, especially in a relationship. It's part of a compromise. That's what a relationship is. It's two sides coming together. So there has to be a compromise there, because you both didn't grow up together, or you both have different backgrounds. But nevertheless, the important part is applying and listening. When you apply, like Anton was saying, that shows that you care. When you just agree, you know, that doesn't show that you care. And if you don't apply, that just shows that you really don't care. You were just acting. And I've definitely dealt with that in the relationships before. So that's the biggest thing I can tell you, ladies. You know, let me know what you think about this, because this is like the perfect scenario that I've seen where it came full circle, where, you know, Jazz was heated and talking about, okay, so, you know, we're tired of, you know, hearing about how you men feel. We've heard it. Well, you know, you haven't heard it for that long, because men, like Anton said, wasn't able to always voice their opinion without, you know, getting criticized for it. You got to admit that, most ladies, that men had to stay quiet for so long. Any little peep that they made about a woman, you know, they were canceled for. So now that you have an idea on how the majority of men think and what we want, all you have to do is just apply it. You know, if you're out there trying to look for a good man and you can't find one and you're wondering what they want, well, we're telling you, you know, we just want to feel like you're part of the relationship and that our side matters. It's not just a one-sided relationship where we're just providing and protecting. We're there to do more. We have a voice in a relationship. But ladies, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Definitely, you know, give me your opinion. Do you agree? Do you disagree with what Anton was saying? Do you agree with what Jazz is saying? Is there something that we're missing? But comment below so we can discuss it. We can get the opinions out there so we can find a solution. Fellas, comment below. Share your stories. Have you been in the same situations I've been in past relationships? And do you agree with what Anton's saying? Because I feel like a lot of us are in that cycle when we get in relationships where we want some things to change, but, you know, our partner is just not taking that criticism, or they're taking it personal, or they're deflecting. But let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, guys, and stick around. A few more videos are going to pop up on the screen, and definitely subscribe if you haven't already. But I appreciate you guys. Love y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Excellent. Be sure to like the video to support the channel. And definitely share your experiences and insights in the comment section. Subscribe and turn on your notifications so we don't miss you.